while he was looking for that, what happened? I saw the news conference when it came out from the governor. Apparently, some people brought fireworks. No, I'm tell you what happened. Shit about the building. That wasn't a building. That was a home. What happened?
Oh wow!
People brought one of those firework cakes. You know, you light it up like a cake, and you light them up. Where it shot inside of the garage where all of the fireworks had been stored up. So when it shot up in there, that's why you seen that. But you can show that video again, and that's the news story. Just show that. You can let the news story. I just want to show them that explosion again. If you don't mind, we'll come back to your video.
Let me go and find that old video again. Bear with me. Give me a few minutes.
Well, I'll tell them. So what happened when he lit up the cake? One of the igniters went off into the room where all of it was. It flew off in there. When it hit in there where all the fireworks were, that's why it went off. That stuff literally blew up like a bomb.
Wow.
Like glass, knives, everything were projectiles. Everything.
Oh wow.
Everything in the yard, that piece of the house, it went through other neighbors' homes, through their windows, through cars. People were hit with knives. You got to remember, if you saw that, that was an explosion. So it sent everything, whatever could be loose, it's coming at you at rapid speed. So people got knives injected in them, glass, they got everything. Wow. So some of the people that survive are expected to die.
Oh, wow.
No.
Look at that. This is a home. That's not, you think that's a home. When it went off in there, it set off a bomb.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a home.
That was a home. That's not a city doing, no, that's a home. You said that's an explosion.
Yeah.
So
they put on a show.
Yeah, well, it didn't put on a show. It was little kid, 3-year-olds. The governor said that this was tragic to where he said it's not where people lost a finger. He said it's a lot more graphic than that.
Wait a minute, you said a 3-year-old? The
3-year-old, there was a lot of people there. Those people thought it was probably just fireworks, not knowing that's that thing going on. See, they don't know.
They celebrate thinking it's a
yeah.
Do the first one. Do the first one.
Somebody who lives they're not knowing that's an explosion.
Ooh.
That's explosion. That's fireworks. Then you got fireworks off another place. So people were still shooting fireworks off, thinking, you know, hey, that shook Honolulu. They had to rush those people to different hospitals, but they couldn't take them all there. And some more people are going to die. Their lungs are filled up with the dust and everything from it blowing up. So they just video. They don't know. They thinking, wow, man.
Yeah, because all the other fireworks went off simultaneously.
And one place, one home was 4 houses down, still doing the firework. They didn't pay attention to that loud noise and that explosion. They were still doing fireworks while the emergency vehicles were there. So they're actually looking to pass legislation to end people with fireworks having that much. The governor from in Honolulu in Hawaii is whoever he wants 5 years. Class A felony, you get 5 years for having 50 pounds. Yeah, because they're looking at how many people injured. Those people are, 2-3 dead, and you got a lot of people injured, and some of those people
5 years.
Huh?
They saying they were 5 years.
You want to get 5 years for the first Class A?
No, that's excessive.
Is it responsible though?
Look at that. You look at this person here. Then they saying they mentioned this. They didn't say them, but you know it was. He mentioned. Then you got it mixed with people doing drugs and alcohol.
Right.
So that guy, if he living, he can have an arm blowed off, an eye missing. He's going to jail.
Okay. Because when I asked the question, it was background. What was about a 3-year-old, please? I'm sorry.
It was a 3-year-old kid that I think that died as well.
Died? I thought a kid did it. Okay.
No. They were saying adults. The governor said, I don't know why they saying adults. These were 17, 19 years. These are the immediate kids. So some of them were teenagers. Yeah. So young. And I'm talking about, they're saying like body parts blew off. Yeah, he says not like a finger blew off. He's like, it's graphic.
Ooh.
Wow.
You got a minute for those EMS workers. That had to be horrific, man. You see these people body parts blown off. It's like a war zone.
Right.
They said they were going to show pictures of it. They said, listen, It was bad. They got that. They seen how bad it was. They was looking at like we need a lot more people. This is like, so they had to transfer, put 5 in one place. They had to put people. Someone had to go to special places. So it was a lot of moving and shifting people around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was pretty track. And of course, let's be practical. People can say, "Oh, that was dumb. That was stupid." I think at this point, dumb and stupid. We just need to leave out the equation. Just deal with it with human beings who, no doubt, nobody playing. It ain't like he took it in there. I'm not justifying her, but let's just be practical as people. Sometimes we do. It's some things, it's idiocy. But this was an issue of him with this firework cake, and this thing went off and one flew in there where the other was, and it set everything off. And it turned into a bomb.
And we know they'll do that because that happened before.
Oh, yeah?
The firework go somewhere that wasn't supposed to go to?
And blew up some stuff.
No, not that it blew up anything. It just flew another way.
Oh, yeah. So we was in the country that time. Let me tell you what happened. We was in the country. And so I had these, I like the ones shoot up in the air, go straight in the air and just go right. So I had the tube for it. So I had another tube that was a little bigger. So I dropped it down there and lit it, right? So because it was a little bigger, it bounced around inside of the tube. It came up in the air from there, and it didn't go high. It went about where I was, right? And I looked, that thing started spinning. Listen. It was in the ground. It was that. Listen, this thing, it came out. Listen, I'm standing right here. I'm like, right?
I can imagine Thule being so scared.
Baby.
Like the tube bouncing around, right? This thing going, I'm trying to figure out. So I'm trying to figure out where I walked up. When I walked up, it shot straight up eye level. It didn't even go, it shot eye level. It just started throwing fireworks straight across. It was just throwing. So they were hitting the ground. We was in the country, man. Again. Oh my goodness. Listen, we let right there. We talking about
it could be dangerous. Oh, yeah.
It really was. And let me tell you what. And I had the tube, and I didn't really, and just showing you how quick you don't think. I ain't drank or smoke any of it at the time. So it wasn't like, it wasn't. It came in the tube. That tube was hot. So I had another one I didn't pay attention to. That tube was a little bigger. So what it did when it went in there, if it's the same side, it can only go straight up. Since it had room, it's bouncing around inside. So when it came up, it didn't go all the way up to the air, It just
it had already moved and that too. So it had a little bit to go up. Yeah.
Listen, when I walked up to it, it came straight up at my eye level, right?
Listen,
I ducked. Soon as I'm seeing him, I'm like, this thing is in the air in front of me, and I just knew to duck. That thing started woo, woo, woo. Right instead it was supposed to go in the air and do this. I was like, listen, man.
Douche.
It's fun. I grew up seeing fireworks. It's fun. One thing exploded on my cousin's hand because he lit it up and he let it go.
Firecracker held it too long.
It exploded. And there was one that flied and it went inside my brother's shirt and it went all and it finally came out. It was so scary. But we were used to it every year at 12 o'clock at night. All you hear is at night. It's just crazy in my country. So, but it exploded. My cousin, he has that thing in his hand because it exploded in his hand. And it was kind of big. It was kind of big.
Yeah, my kids, me and my boys, I used to buy them. I had some. Did I still have fireworks? Do you know? I think I still have some. But I used to almost. Yeah,
they're fun.
South Carolina, I buy them. I go to South Carolina, I buy them. Whenever I used to go over there, I used to get them, bring them back. I put them in the closet. My boys come in, open that door. They be like, "Dad," they're like, "What we gonna do?"
Yeah, it's fun.
When we go outside and drive, I put them up in the air, man. I set stuff out, man. It's a show. I put it off in the air. So people start driving over there. I just do it. I bring it outside. I do it for them. I shoot some off. Then you'll see people come outside. I said, let's go back to the house. People like, what the hell? I said, nothing. We're just going back in the house. Nothing. Like I wasn't doing it. I was like, it was just me and my boys. I wasn't trying to get nobody. I said, but I just